Hello friend, welcome back to my channel Take W3 Wave. This is Vijay Kumar. In the previous lesson, we have to learn how to update an opportunity record based on record ID using @HTTP put through Workbench in Salesforce. In this lesson, we will be see how to update an opportunity record based on record ID using the @HTTP patch through Workbench in Salesforce. So friends, in this lesson, we will be seeing an example of how to use @HTTP patch to update record through Workbench in Salesforce. Here, we will be updating an opportunity record based on record ID using the @HTTP patch through Workbench in Salesforce. So first, log in your Salesforce credential.org, then open developer console and create an Apex class controller file, then create a method as a static global with @HTTP patch. After that, we will be updating an opportunity record based on record ID through Workbench in Salesforce. So now let me jump my Salesforce.org where we will be see live demo example and how to create @HTTP patch method in Salesforce and how to update the opportunity record based on record ID using the Workbench in Salesforce. So let's get started. So friends, this is my Salesforce credential.org. First go to the setup. There is an option developer console. Open the developer console. I already opened the developer console in my personal org. This is a file that is created in the previous lesson. So in the previous lesson, we have to learn at the HTTP post, HTTP get, HTTP put. In this lesson, we will be see an example of how to create at the HTTP page to update a record of opportunity record based on record ID. So let me create first at the HTTP page method. So below this HTTP put method, I will be create another one method that is at the HTTP page. So at the rate HTTP page. And create a method that is a global and static. So here global and static, and after update the opportunity record we will be return ID. So here I will be pass the ID, then pass the name of the method, update opt bracket and curly bracket. First here we will be create a REST request, then we will be create a record ID of opportunity. So in the previous lesson we have already get the REST request. So in the at the HTTP gate, I already get a REST request. Copy the REST request from here and paste here. After that, we will be get a record ID of the opportunity. So create a string opportunity ID REST request URI dot substring in the bracket request URI dot last index of single quote \+1. It will be returned the record ID of the opportunity. Copy the syntax and paste below. After that, I will create an instance of the opportunity where I will write a SQL query. Opportunity, this opportunity equal to square bracket. Here I will write a SQL query. Select ID, name from opportunity where ID equal to colon, pass this opportunity ID. So it will be returned the record ID of opportunity that I am passing the ID. After that, create a map, string and object equal to params equal to bracket. Inside the bracket, pass the map string and object. Then JSON dot deserialize untyped. JSON dot deserialize untyped. It will be converted into object to string. Then bracket, inside the bracket, request dot request body, request dot request body dot to a string and bracket. Here I created map, a string and object. This is an instance of the map, and inside the bracket I am passing the map, string and object. After that, JSON dot deserialize untyped. So JSON dot deserialize untyped, it will be convert an object into the string. Inside the bracket, request dot request body dot to substring. After that, here I will be create a loop, for loop, and here pass the string, write the name of the variable, field name, colon, this params dot key set, key set. Inside the curly bracket, we will be put the value. So this opportunity dot put bracket, and here we will be pass the value, field name, comma, params dot get, bracket, and pass the field name. Here I putting the value, this opportunity dot put, field name, this one, and params dot get, this one, params dot get, field name, this one. After that, I will be update opportunity and return the opportunity ID. So here, after the for loop, we will be update the opportunity. So update opportunity, this one, and return this opportunity dot ID. Return this opportunity dot ID and save the file. So file has been saved successfully. Now let me jump to my workbench. So open new tab, search workbench Salesforce. Click on the first link. This is my credential of the production. So I selecting production. If you working on the sandbox, so select sandbox. Then checkbox the checkbox and login with Salesforce. After login your workbench credential, go to utilities and click on REST Explorer. Here I am updating the record using the query. So here I will be select query. Then here we will be pass the Apex REST and REST resource value. So Apex REST backslash, go to developer console. In the top I define REST resource, copy the name of the value and pass here. In the previous lesson, we have updated the record of opportunity based on record ID. So in the previous lesson, we have passed the record ID inside the bracket. In this lesson, we will be pass the record ID after the REST resource value here. Now let me go to the opportunity. Open sales tab. Open the opportunity record. Let me open one record of opportunity. So this is a record ID of this record, and based on this record ID, I will be update the record of opportunity. So this is the name of the opportunity Vijay W3 Wave 30. So go to workbench, create a curly bracket. Inside the curly bracket, I will be pass the field and value. So I am updating this record of opportunity. So copy the record ID from here in the workbench. After opportunity apex rest, this is a rest resource value. After this, we will be pass the ID of opportunity here. So first I pass apex rest, then rest resource value, then pass the opportunity ID. Inside the bracket, I will be pass the field and value. So first is a name, double quote, name, and here double quote pass the suppose right now the value of the opportunity Vijay W3 Wave 30. So now I will be update 30 to 40, comma, and stage. This is a stage. So if you go to the setup and open opportunity object, from where we will be get the value of the peak list value. Select object manager. Then search opportunity. Here I will be update the stage name and lead source. So second field will be pass the stage name and third will be pass the lead source. So both of the pick list value of opportunity. So go to the field and relationship, search stage name. This is a field name, this is a label, and this is a field name. So copy the field name, stage name, and pass the inside the curly bracket. Pass inside the curly bracket, colon, and pass the value. Copy the name of the value of a stage name. So click here. This is a pick list value. So I will be pass the same value that is provided by the Salesforce. So here is a value of the pick list. So now I am selecting any of the value. So selecting need analysis. Copy the value and pass here. Comma. After that, I will be pass the lead source. So if you go to record, there is a option lead source. So lead source, go to the field, go back, search lead source. This is a lead source. This is a field name. Copy the lead source field name. Inside the double quote, colon, double quote, and pass the value. So click here, lead source. This is a peak list value of the lead source. So here will be pass the same value that is provided by the Salesforce. So here, this is the name of the value. So here, I am selecting any of the value, phone inquiry. Copy the value and pass here. So here, I am passing the three value of the opportunity, name, stage name, and lead source. So there is an option to execute. So now I will be execute. Then the record opportunity will be updated. So now let me click here. So my record has been updated successfully. After getting update successfully, it will be return the ID like this. If you open the show row response, it will be get ID. So this is a updated record ID of opportunity. Now let me refresh this record because this record ID have to pass in the workbench. So here Now I am refreshing this page. So as per the Apex REST API, this value will be changed, this value will be updated, and a stage name will be updated. Now let me refresh the page. So page has been refreshed. So friend, as you can see, the opportunity name has been updated and stage name is updated, need analysis, and also I've updated the lead source. So lead source is phone inquiry. So if you check on the workbench, I have updated three value of the field name, stage name, and lead source. So name is Vijay W3B40, stage name need analysis, and lead source is phone inquiry. So all of the field value has been updated through workbench. Now let me update another one value. So let me update name Vijay 4250 50 and a stage name and lead source also to be changed. So let me copy another one value of the lead source. So this is a lead source and right now I am updating wave. Copy the value and paste here. Now a stage name will be select. So go back and select a stage name. Open the stage. Right now I will be update the value qualification. Copy the name of the qualification value and stage name and the value pass here. ID will be same. So I will be update same record ID of opportunity through workbench. Now I will be create a execute button. So after execute the button, value will be updated. It has been updated. You will be get updated record ID here. Now let me refresh my page. So this value will be update 40 to 50 and a stage name will be qualification and lead source will be wave after updating. So let me refresh my page. Friends, here you can see the value opportunity has been changed. Vijay W3B 50, stage qualification and lead source wave. So similarly, you can update any of the record through workbench. Now let me update another one record of opportunity. So let me update this one, Vijay 20. So let me first copy the record ID and pass the record ID here. So this record ID I pass first in the workbench. Then we will be update the value of opportunity name. So right now it is a Vijay 20. Now I will be update Vijay 25. And rest of things will be same. Stage name and lead source will be same. Now I will be clicking the execute button. Record has been updated successfully. Now let me refresh my page. So from Vijay 20 it will be update Vijay 25 through workbench. So let me refresh once again. Here you can see the value opportunity name has been updated and stage qualification and lead source wave. So friends, in this lesson, we have to learn how to update an opportunity record based on record ID using the @HTTP patch through Workbench in Salesforce. Friends, I always believe in practical scenarios, not in theoretical. If you are looking Salesforce and web application training, I will be provide to you in from beginning to advanced level training with real-time project scenario that is working in office. Please feel free to contact me for any inquiry or assistance. Visit my website www.thevijaykumar.in and download my app Take W3 Wave. To get more related video of the Salesforce, go to the YouTube, search Take W3 Wave Then click here, go to the videos, and here you will be get so many live demo example of video. Here I created real-time scenario based on working on the office. So here you will be get Salesforce Lightning Aura component, Visual Force page, Salesforce LWC, Lightning Flow Builder, and here so many video you will be get that is working in office in live project. If you subscribe my channel, your project working will be very easy. So friends, like, share and subscribe and support my channel. Thank you so much.